First, congratulations for the success of the exhibition, and we hope, of course, more success not only for the exhibitions, for all of exhibitions in Hong Kong, as it's one of the most important area in the world for industry and development. We would like to have an idea about the history of the exhibition, how it started, the idea, not the time of the history, not the 50 years, but how the idea came in the beginning.
Well, the Hong Kong, we are celebrating our 50th edition of the Hong Kong Toy Fair.
Yeah.
Actually, the Toy Fair did not start in 1975. It started way before. And many years ago, and when I heard from my grandfathers and also senior people from the industries, the global toy manufacturing and production was mainly, it started in Europe. So Nuremberg, why did they have the Nuremberg Toy Fair? It was because Nuremberg was the manufacturing, the factory in Europe. And then same place in New York Toy Fair. And then after the Second World War, the American and the European industry actually helped building up as the toy industry in Japan. And so Japan was the largest toy manufacturers. Barbie, the first Barbie in 1957, around 1957, was Ruth Handler, the designer of. She went to Tokyo to develop Barbie. So that Japan was an important part of the toy industry. And then as the Japanese society developed and things become more expensive, so they start moving the toy manufacturing to Taiwan and Hong Kong. So Hong Kong as a place, and at that time we have a lot of new immigrant and cheap labor. So starting in my grandfather and some of the senior people, they started the toy manufacturing in 1950s. So in the 20 years times, we developed a lot of different toys, and as I share, in the early 70s, Hong Kong is the largest toy exporter in the world. So that's how many buyers come to Hong Kong to manufacture and develop toys, and that's how it started. I would say the Hong Kong Toy Fair actually mainly started in 1960s, starting from 10 manufacturers, 10 companies to a few hundred companies. And the exhibition area was in Excelsior Hotel in Causeway Bay in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then until the 80s, we have the convention centers, and then we move over here. So that's how it started, because Hong Kong is the largest toy exporters, and it's only natural that all the major buyers, all the major people, and as a free port, is a good place to do business with.
Yeah. As I know, as my information, there is a lot of exhibitions for toys. There is toys exhibition all over the world, and also in China mainland. So where we can put Hong Kong exhibition between these exhibitions?
Well, first, we are number one, not mainly because we started our toy fair on January 8th, so we are the first toy fair as a year. So I think that's a very good timing, and as the first really major trade fair in the world. But I also say that why Hong Kong is a best place to do business with. I mean, there are a number of reasons. I would say over 70 years of toy manufacturing and exhibition experience. And when you come to some different toy show in the world, I would say that since that China and Hong Kong is the number one toy producer in the world. So if you want to get the latest samples, latest technology, latest exhibition, you have to come to Hong Kong. any other shows, they will have to send to the samples, so it's 2 or 3 weeks late. And you can talk to, as an international show, we get support by many different countries, over 35 as this exhibition. So you can look at the latest trend and the development. And also one last thing is about networking. It's about meetings, new customer, buyers, and new information.
Yeah. So in this case, as we can say we are number one. What's the target? What's the final target of the exhibitions?
We always have to. We are in the toy industry. We have to be innovative because children only play with the toys for a short time. So there's some good and also some challenges. So the Hong Kong Toy Fair, we always have to improve as the leaders in the world. We are right now the largest and the most popular toy fair in Asia, and also the number 2 toy fair in the world, right after Nuremberg. So as an international toy show, I would say continue to be a place to gather all the international people, come over here, exhibit, develop, and help to create a better toy industry. So that's our goal.
In my generation, when I was young, the toys was very simple. And the information source for us, it was the TV, radio, newspaper, very limitation. Now the toys itself, it's kind of source to give information for the kids. How we can use this facility to increase the intelligence of the people, of the kids, or how we can improve the kids for the information.
I totally agree with you that toys is a very good tool to educate young children, and especially there are numbers of reports that show that if the parents give the iPhone, iPad, smartphone too early to the children before 5 years old, it's not good for the development. So what we can do with toys is to learn touch and feel, develop the 5 sensory, and that is the advantage of traditional toys.
Yeah.
So and with the complement of new technologies, we can help parents to develop, because the parents can get a lot more information about the toys than today, than before. So I believe that our toy manufacturers, it's not only that we continue to make a safe and toys with a good function, but we also become a tool to better help the children to develop their sensory, their social skill, and also they can play and learn.
Okay. How Hong Kong exhibitions or how Hong Kong traders can communicate with the people outside countries if they cannot reach to Hong Kong? I mean, it's not the internet only, but not samples, but how we can communicate with them to show them the products, the quality, how we can push them to buy our products.
Thank you for asking this question. We have a Hong Kong Toy Show. We have Exhibition Plus. That means we have a platform a month before and also a month after the Hong Kong Toy Fair. So our exhibitors, they have their online exhibition and online products. It's all in the Hong Kong TDC website. So this is a information, not only that we have information just for the toy fair. We also have the information all year round, and we also have a scan to match platform. So if the buyer put in the preference of the category of toys and what type of toys, our platform would be able to match. But there's no better way to come physically, but if they cannot come, there are online information that can be found at the hongkongtdc.com.
Last but not least, what you would like to advise people for the Hong Kong toys?
With over 70 years of industry, Hong Kong toys will continue to be innovative and also be a tools, like you say, to help children to play and learn. And because as an Asian parent, I think the Western children, they like to play and learn, but what many Asian parents, they would like to learn and play. But whether we do both, and I think we're going to do both, and also help the children and to become to help them to develop.
Thank you for your
Yeah,
time.
thank you.